Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Texas Lottery $5 Show Me 100X ticket. This is going to be part of the February 2024 series of tickets coming out in Texas. And this is actually not out yet. I'm able to get this video out a few days early. So, now, this is a number match game. There are a few multipliers you can find, 5x, 10x, and 100x. And then there is a back scratch as well. It plays kind of like a $2 ticket would. It's just a straight number match game back there. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.35, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $100,000. The rest of the odds, nothing looks too crazy. I will mention this again. I just feel like $100,000 is a really weak top prize for a $5 ticket. If you go to some other states like, I don't know, like Massachusetts, New York, Florida, some of those states are offering $1 million top prizes on $5 tickets. And so, yeah, I probably wouldn't wager $5 for a $100,000 top prize at odds of 1 in 1.1 million. That's not something that I would be interested in doing. Now, we do need to talk about taxes. So in Texas, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top prize. So instead of $100,000, I'm going to view this as $76,000, which makes it even less appealing. So this is definitely a ticket that I would probably pass on just because, you know, I want to play for like a huge top prize, not $76,000. But anyways, with that adjusted top prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 67 and 68%. And this does not meet the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets. There's never, ever a reason for a state to put out a ticket, or I'll say never, ever a good reason for a state to put out a scratch ticket at less than 70% payout. And, you know, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so for Texas to do that, for them to continuously put out $5 tickets at less than 70% payout, it's just disrespect to the customer. I mean, Texas has no respect for the people who are paying their hard-earned money to buy these tickets. So, yeah, it's not a good payout. The other thing we do need to mention about this 67% payout is that it does include all the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are actually going to see a 67% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you're just an average person with average luck, if you're playing this game, when you win, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. Now there at the $100 prize level, there is a split. It's about 40-60. So less than half, 40% of these $100 prizes fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to, average players. The other 60%, though, are going to be included here in the top 1%. And top 1% prizes are really, really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 435 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. So, you're in well over $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's important to note if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 56 and 57%. Now, this also does not meet the minimum of 60% that we look for bottom 99% payout. And yeah, I typically steer clear of tickets in this 50% range just because these tickets are really brutal to the 99% of people who aren't winning the top prizes. And I just don't think it's fun to lose money so fast on scratch tickets. So Yeah, I mean, unless it's just a really, really good ticket, I don't play tickets with bottom 99% payout this low. So, yeah, this is going to be a tough ticket for the average folks out there. Now, on this page, we're keeping track of the increases and decreases in Texas $5 tickets. This Show Me 100X ticket, the data points all the way over here on the right. And so you can see there is a bump in value from the previous ticket, the Year of the Dragon. So we always like to see increases in value. However, I mean, there is not one $5 ticket in Texas that I would recommend playing. As a matter of fact, I would recommend running as far away from all of these tickets as you can, just because they are all trash. All of them are below the minimum 70% that we look for, and not even by a little bit. It's below 70% by a lot. And so, I mean, $5 tickets in Texas are just a huge scam. And so I wouldn't be playing them. Now, if for some reason you are playing $5 tickets, I don't recommend it, but if you are, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category or every column. So for overall value, the Super Cash Word has the highest value that we've seen come out of Texas for a $5 ticket. Still not good at all. If you're playing for odds, the 777 multiplier and the Ruby Mine 9X would be the tickets with the best odds. If you're more of a conservative player and you like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, that Super Cash Word ticket does pay out the most to the average player, and it did meet the minimum 60% there, but still not a good ticket overall. And then if you're more of a high roller and you're looking for a better top prize when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Holiday 777 ticket has the best payout for the top 1%. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well, if you are interested in that. Now here on this page, we are ranking Texas $5 tickets based on overall payout at 67. Actually, a lot of these are 67%, but this Show Me 100X is one of the better $5 tickets we've seen come out of Texas. It comes in here in 5th place, but still, even though it's one of the best coming out of Texas, all of the $5 tickets coming out of Texas are horrible. So that's not really saying that much. Now here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. 56, not very good here. So what that means, so it's in 19th place overall. So when you have a ticket with a higher overall payout, but a low bottom 99% payout, that means it's really more of a high roller ticket. It means that the average players are going to get crushed on this game, and the benefit goes to the people who are lucky enough to hit those top 1% prizes. Now here on this page, this is where we get to compare $5 ticket values across states. And on this page, you're looking at the top 35 $5 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. Notice you don't see any Texas tickets. And yeah, I mean, that just shows you how low the values are in Texas. They're not competitive at all with what California, Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts are doing. Not competitive at all. But what we really want to do is look up here at the top of the list. We had a $5 ticket come out in Georgia recently at 77% payout. That is 10 full percentage points more than what Texas is doing with the Show Me 100X ticket. And 10%, that's a huge amount of money when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these games. One scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. 10 million times the $5 price tag, that's $50 million just for one scratch game. And 10% of 50 million is $5 million that the Georgia Lottery gave its players on this Fast 50s game, that the Texas Lottery is basically stealing from its players. And I'm comfortable using the word stealing because the Texas Lottery is not transparent with the payout of its tickets. They just expect their customers to buy whatever they put out without asking any questions. That is theft. And so yeah, the Texas Lottery is stealing from you. And my recommendation is don't buy the tickets. Don't let them do that. Now here on this page, we are comparing across states for that bottom 99% payout. 56% not good enough to make this list either, although we do see some Texas tickets on this list. So, Texas tends to be a little more friendly to the average player than some of these other states. Now here on this page, this is a little bit of context to show just how bad the value is on this Show Me 100X ticket at 67% payout. The lowly $1 ticket in Massachusetts has a payout of 69% regularly. The $1 tickets in Massachusetts regularly have payouts of 69%. That's way more than what Texas is giving on its $5 tickets. We had a $2 ticket come out in Georgia recently, 75% payout. That's crazy. That's so much more than what the Texas $5 ticket is offering. And then the best $3 ticket we've seen come out so far came out of Georgia, 71% payout. And so, yeah, all of these cheaper tickets have way more value than this $5 ticket coming out of Texas. That's completely backwards. Should never happen. You should never have a $1 ticket or a $2 ticket or a $3 ticket have more value than a $5 ticket. So the Texas Lottery should be ashamed and embarrassed of putting out this game with a payout this low. The minimum $5 ticket, this $2 ticket from Georgia sets the bar. Any ticket above $2 should have more than 75% value. That's the bottom line. And I can't recommend a ticket unless that happens. And so these Texas tickets are just complete trash. If you do like $5 tickets, my recommendation is stop playing Texas $5 tickets immediately and find a scratcher from, I'm going to go back here to this page. Massachusetts regularly has $5 tickets at 76% value. Find a scratcher that you like from Massachusetts, go on social media, buy in on some books of Massachusetts $5 tickets, and you're going to get way more bang for your buck doing this than playing these really, really trashy Texas tickets. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. There are a couple of $5 tickets on here. So it is possible. We just need Texas to get its act together and treat its customers with a little bit more respect. Here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. We actually have a $5 ticket at the very top of this list. So again, possible for $5 tickets to make it. We just need Texas to, quit stealing people's money, basically. So that's about it for the Texas Lottery $5 Show Me 100X ticket. This is 2 thumbs down. The overall value is just too low. Yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing what's happening in Texas with scratch tickets. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.